मामवतु श्री सरस्वती मामवतु श्री सरस्वती कामकोटिपीठनिवासिनी मामवतु श्री सरस्वती कामकोटिपीठनिवासिनी मामवतु श्री सरस्वती कोमलतर सरोज धृतवीण कोमलतर सरोज धृतवीण सीमातीत घन वाग्विभूषण मामवतु श्री सरस्वती कामकोटिपीठनिवासिनी मामवतु श्री सरस्वती राजाधिराज पूजित चरण राजीवनयन रमणीय वदन राजाधिराज पूजित चरण राजीवनयन रमणीय वदन सुजन मनोरथ पूरण चतुर निजगल शोभित मणिमय हार सुजन मनोरथ पूरण चतुर निजगल शोभित मणिमय हार अज भववन्दित वासुदेव चरणार्पित सकल वेद सारा मामवतु श्री सरस्वती कामकोटिपीठनिवासिनी मामवतु श्री सरस्वती 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 Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Now, I take this privilege to invite the proctor of the campus, Mera Acharya Drona Akash Kona, to come onto the dais.
Bouquet for you. I would request Kona sir to give us a few words of wisdom.
Actually, lack of wisdom. But before I start my own, wise talk or whatever it is, I would like to read the VC's message. Unfortunately, she was not able to come because of a prior engagement, but this is what she had to say. I congratulate all the differently abled students on this occasion for organizing this cultural interaction. This is a celebration of your extraordinary potential and inherent ability to accomplish special things. While I appreciate your contributions in the university, I also wish you good luck and assure you of support both at the personal and administrative level. This is the VC's message. And of course, though I'm the symbolic coordinator of the cell for the disabled, needless to say, the work is shared, with a lot of other people, including the students. Therefore, I thought that I should remember some of the people who made that kind of a contribution. One is Professor Said, who played a very important role in the early stages of the cell. And our current registrar, Ali Raza, was also of great help. And my dear friends, Amit and Rashekar, they are not just co-coordinators, but also a great emotional support to me, I mean, personally. And I want to remember our MMRC director, Krishna Ram, and our attender, who was our attender, Mr. Sampath, Mr. Balraj, and Srinivas, who is currently our attender. And above all, I must remember Nirmala, who is here, especially. I mean, part of this event, I mean, her extraordinary investment can be seen here. And of course, Suresh, who is here on the stage. I mean, we can be sure that most of this event is between Nirmala and Suresh. And of course, the non-teaching staff, the faculty, and our other support also. And few things, I mean, the only thing that I can say is that it has been a learning experience, and more than what I have contributed, I have been able to grow working with students with disability and with friends such as Rashekar. It's a humbling experience. Probably most of you will be aware of that. If you even have a minimum association with somebody with a disability, you understand that actually you end up learning rather than teaching. So therefore, I mean, I was profoundly impressed with the theme of this interaction, Tunes of Difference. I thought that it really communicated that kind of multiplicity, that how each one of us contribute his or her uniqueness in different ways. So that kind of a thing, and I mean, as a community, students with disability, I mean, especially, two of my students who have graduated, who have completed their PhD, Dr. Reem and Dr. Fani Jain, and working closely with them, and another student, Kiran Mai, who is still doing a PhD. I mean, makes you realize, also made me realize the enormous intellectual potential and ability to work on their own despite all odds. That kind of grit and determination is hard for me to imagine, I mean, with any other so-called normal person, including myself. Therefore, I can only look at them with admiration, but of course, without being patronizing or condescending. We realize that what is important is the relation. I mean, the kind of relationship or the social relation we create as teachers or as students at the English and Foreign Language University. So with these few words, I would like to thank the audience for being here and all my friends, student friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words of wisdom. Next up, we have Tazeen playing for one very beautiful lady. Just give us 2 minutes to set it up.
Before we move on to the cultural events tonight, I would like to request
Hello Suresh, thank you for asking me to come up and share a few of my thoughts. It is a very big surprise. I just came here as part of the audience, but I've been asked to come and share some of my thoughts. I think it's a very special evening when we can share with our colleagues, our student friends, the talents that all of us have. I was talking to a small group of students earlier this afternoon, and I told them that after the main purpose of their stay on campus, which is studies, they need to develop every other aspect of their lives. That could be singing, that could be dramatics, that could be debating. And I don't know whether all of us realize it, but we have such a great pool of talent on this campus. Budding cinematographers, musicians, speakers, orators, and of course, good students. So I think an occasion like this is a good platform for people to come up and share their talent with all of us. It also gives us some relief from the kind of work we do in those rooms up there. So thank you to all the organizers, and I hope there will be more such events when we can share and participate in the talent that all of us have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I'd like to request one of my, who's very close to my heart, Dr. Amit, sir, the head of the department Comparative Literature, and the member of the cell, to come onto the dais and share his few thoughts. Sir, please.
Hello everybody. I'm again taken by surprise. This was not expected to be this way. So anyway, there's a wonderful gathering, and I don't think we should have a lot of time for things like speeches and monotonous formal endeavors. It is a cultural event, and probably we'll have more and more such events in the future. And I thank the organizers. I thank Prakash for helping us organize this. Rashika, who is the backbone in every sense of the term. I just wish that this will be a wonderful event, and we will have more such events in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, before I call upon Arvind Bhatt to speak about what is this Tunes of Difference, I'd like to request Professor V. Rajshekar, Deputy Coordinator of the cell, to come onto the dais and address the gathering.
Everybody, I think this surprise also extends to me in a sense. But anyway, we would like to thank the Vice Chancellor and the University Administration and the teaching and the non-teaching community who have been extremely supportive, understanding with regard to our various needs and necessities and our concerns that we have as persons with disabilities. And this campus, this university has been learning and of course extremely helpful in many ways. And all of us feel very assured and comfortable. And this is what we would like to say, that we are really grateful for all the help that we get from a cross-section of the university community. And with regard to Suresh and the team that they are performing, I would like to congratulate them and wish them all success for today, and also for all future endeavors that they may like to have. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Arvind Bhatt, the final year PhD research scholar from the Department of English Literature, to talk about what is this Tunes of Difference.
Hello. Yeah. So I thank all of you for assembling here to watch and listen to these programs. I would like to begin by thanking our Vice Chancellor for her unstinting support of the disabled students on campus and the teachers and other staff uh, with disabilities. This university is actually leading the way in making education accessible to disabled people. So I would like to extend my thanks, gratitude to our Vice Chancellor and Professor Prakash Kona, Amit Kumar, Dr. Amit Kumar, Rajshekhar sir and everybody else who support us with great heart, I should say. But let me go on to the theme that has been given to me, that is tunes of difference. As Professor Prakash Kona and John Verghese remarked, this is about difference, and tunes refer to music. So difference in that here we have persons with disabilities and so-called normal people putting up a program to entertain and give pleasure to people. So I thought that this title, Tunes of Difference, would convey the collaborative project that is happening on campus. Um, it would be great if this would continue, and if this could continue into the future, and many more disabled students would gain education in this university. So I would like to wind up with these few words. Thank you.
So much, Arvind. I have an announcement with me. If there are the volunteers of the cell is available here nearby, I'd like to request them to come and be available near the stage. Hi. Hi, hello, and good evening, vanakkam, adab. What not, man? Namaste to all of you. And I'm very sure, I'm very confident that tonight is going to be a spectacular evening. I would like to request all my friends who are on the campus to come to the venue and occupy the chairs to watch the spectacular cultural events that are going to take place soon after. Now, she is Premvada, who is doing her Spanish in graduation, and she is going to be my co-host tonight. And thank you so much, Priya, for being with me and accepting to be. Oh, I'm welcome.
Thank you for asking me.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for accepting me also.
I'd like to introduce my co-host. This is one of the coolest people on campus. He sings, he is an RJ, he is so full of energy. This is RJ Suresh, we all like to call him. He's doing his PhD in English. So, thank you, seriously thank you for asking me to be your co-host.
No, I'm not cool enough. You know, people say that I'm hot and you're mistaken.
I sometimes have a problem differentiating between both. I'd like to request everybody sitting on the benches, please come forward, occupy the chairs, they're all here for you. They're not for the leaves. Please come forward.
Would like to request all our friends from the English and Foreign Languages University to come to the venue and take part of this event. Thank you so much, and we would like to start the cultural evening with Tazim's performance. Tazim is on his keyboard.
Hi guys, good evening. Today I'm Kazim and this is Himali. Though most of you guys wouldn't understand, but you can still enjoy the music and the tune that song has got. Thank you. Please enjoy.
Hi everyone. This song is about separation and love. The title is Sakura Drops. Sakura is cherry blossoms.
Listen, wait, man.
When I was about to fall. Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, thank you so much for that lovely performance. Now, I'd like to call upon Hashim TT on Facebook, Hashim Puntanam or something, I don't get it. And I'd like to call him onto the dais. And he told me that he's gonna sing a Malayalam song. And I don't know what is the song is about. And I'd like to request Hashim TT, yes, he's coming. Hashim, friend, you ready?
Yes.
Say once, something like that. Actually, usually singers do that, right? No? No, you should say yes, because I'm on the stage, it's not in our room conversation or something. Whatever I say, you should say, yeah, like that. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Shall we do this?
Yes.
1, start.
തൊട്ടുണർത്തി പുലർന്ന നിലാവിന്റെ കുളിർ പോരി സ്നേഹയിൽ അരുമയായി കുടഞ്ഞതായി മെല്ലെ മുഖപടം തെല്ലൊതുക്കി
I would like to know. And can we have a big round of applause for Hashim?
That was not loud, I'm sorry. Can we have something a bit more enthusiastic?
Can somebody whistle? I would like to listen to your whistles. Oh, yeah.
That's better.
That's lovely, that's lovely. And now I'd like to call upon for a group song. The EFLU Music Club is presenting a group song for which I should not say I'm the in charge, but thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And I request the Leon's group for a group song. What is this? I Wanna Fly. Yeah, you wanna fly? Let's call the group with a huge round of applause. Yeah.
Break the glass ceiling if I try. I wanna fly into the sky. Break the glass ceiling if I try. But dreams are knocking on my window, and I'm just waiting for my time. जागी हूँ मैं, तो चाहूँ मैं, जो सपना था वो सच करूँ. खुद को मैं ढूंढूं, खुद को पाऊँ, जो मन करे वही सुनूं. चल मुझसे भी आगे निकल, ये दुनिया मेरी ही होगी कल. जो मंजिलें हैं, जो रास्ते, बाहें पसारे मेरे वास्ते. क्या मैं कहूँ, कैसा हूँ मैं ना. ज़मीन और आसमां सब हैरान, सुनते हैं ये अरमान सब हैरान. देख रहे हैं उड़ान सब हैरान हैरान हैरान. गुमसुम सी क्यों, सहमी सी क्यों रहे लड़कियाँ. आहें भरती सी क्यों, डरती सी क्यों रहे लड़कियाँ. कल जो महकी हुई ठंडी हवा का रूप थी, दुनिया ये देख ले वो बन गई है आंधियाँ. बदला हुआ है ये बदला हुआ है ये समा. I wanna fly into the sky. Break the glass ceiling if I try. My dreams are knocking on my window, and I'm just waiting for my time. ज़मीन और आसमां सब हैरान, सुनते हैं ये अरमान सब हैरान. देख रहे हैं उड़ान सब हैरान हैरान हैरान. ज़मीन और आसमां सब हैरान, सुनते हैं ये अरमान सब हैरान. देख रहे हैं उड़ान सब हैरान हैरान हैरान.
Okay. Now we'll keep a small comma for songs. And thank you so much for Leon and the co. Now I would like to request A.R. Jyotipriya from the Department of English Literature, PhD Research Scholar from the Department of English Literature,
and Sandhya Deepthi, who's also from the same class, with a folk dance. Can we have a huge round of applause for both of them? We are going to have a dance, a folk dance. It's not sufficient. I want you to whistle. Yes.
That's nice. Who was that, the whistler? That was very good. I can't whistle at all.
ముత్యాలమ్మ ఓ ముడిపాలమ్మ ఓ పున్నమి బొమ్మ ఓ పుత్తడి బొమ్మ ఓ రాములమ్మ రాములమ్మ నీకు సుఖాలేలమ్మ సిరి నవ్వులమ్మ సింద్రవంకలేలమ్మ నువ్వు కడవ మీద కడవ పెట్టి కదిలితేనమ్మా నువ్వు సింధు మీద సింధేసి సింధుమంటేనమ్మా జింక పిల్ల పాదాలకు చంకు పుట్టేనమ్మా దారి మైసమ్మో మైసమ్మ మన మైసారమురమే మైసమ్మ మాయాదారి మైసమ్మో మైసమ్మ మన మైసారమురమే మైసమ్మ 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 నన్ను కాబరబెట్టి గయపుగాకే మైసమ్మ జర పరేషాని చెయ్యకే మైసమ్మ మాయాదారి మైసమ్మో మైసమ్మ మన మైసారమురమే మైసమ్మ
Clapping, whoever is not whistling, I think they are old. I believe at this moment, this is the event where we can dismantle, deconstruct all the formality that you believe in. I want everybody to encourage, to clap all the participants here. Now,
I mean, aren't we supposed to be a university of young people? I mean, come on, show some enthusiasm, people. Some zeal.
Yeah. Next, I'd like to call upon Sujit from BA English. I think he's going to do something.
He's going to recite poetry.
Yeah, he's going to recite poetry.
Really nice, you.
Sujit?
Yeah. So, good evening to all. Good evening to all friends. Good evening to my university, EFLU.
Wow! Is it yours?
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, you
I'm not that good a poet, but still I would like to recite a poem about my poetry.
Sujit, I want to have a question here. Do you believe that whoever are in love can become a good poet?
I don't know, Suresh. I'm like, it's not about love or anything. It's just about the inspiration.
Then you should know because the Valentine's Day is approaching, okay?
Yeah, I know that, but this is not about my lover, okay?
Okay then. Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, it's a poem about my poetry. When did I begin this meddling with words? I don't know when, but I can tell you how. It was a classroom, I believe, with white walls. The word silence was written in block letters. I wanted to talk, but my lips were sealed by fear. I wanted to move around, but my legs were numb. At the thought of the big gain which struck all palms that committed the sin of disobedience. So I stood still. The head girl gave me a cold look. At that moment, something simmered inside me. I took my pen and began to write. What are words for? If not to speak, if not to question the strangeness around us. Here theories are taught but never put to practice. Why is it so? Thus began my battle against the forces which stamp me every cripple. My feet are frozen still. But my fleet of words remain loyal to me. I will not surrender like a coward. I will swing my silver sword still. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
You're leaving? How did you get such a beautiful poetry, man? Can you do me a favor? Yeah, can you write a letter for me because for this 14th?
I will write it for you.
But keep my name, okay? Keep my name.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I want from the audience, whoever thinks that they didn't get an opportunity to perform here, I want you to be ready to dance when I'm gonna sing. And be prepared. It's not now. I want whoever is interested to dance, whoever is interested to, rock the floor, to be ready when I am singing.
With a solo song, and she wants it to be a surprise. Like I asked her what the song is, and she gave me this snare, and she said, "Let it be a surprise." Like,
let's see how she's gonna surprise the guys.
Give a round of applause, people, please.
I'm so sorry for the inconvenience that I don't really have music going along with my singing. So I hope you still enjoy it. Yeah. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape for reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me. To me. What God, I'm shaking. Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to break your heart. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes I wish I'd never be born at all. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. I always tell this girl she has the most melodious voice. That was amazing, wasn't it? Claps, please, come on. Bring it in.
Check. Now we're gonna have a play reading by EFLU Theatre Club.
It's going to be amazing. I already have a feeling. We'll just keep it short. We'll ask them to come up to stage.
How do you know that it's going to be amazing? Did you see it?
No, it's just I have a feeling. I get intuition sometimes.
Oh, is that so? Then fine. Then you can be a Baba in future. Now we request the EFLU Theatre Club to read their play. Can we have a huge round of applause for them?
We've all heard the story of Galileo Galilei, the Italian mathematician, physicist, engineer, and astronomer who argued for the Copernican heliocentric view of the world, for which he was tried by the Roman Inquisition and forced to recant. Galileo's story was used by Bertolt Brecht in the early 20th century to craft a play expounding on the conflict between dogmatism and scientific evidence, as well as interrogating the values of constancy in the face of oppression that continues in our society to this day. For Brecht, Galileo is no hero nor a martyr, but merely a man like any other. And we, the Theatre Club of EFLU, attempt to present a slice of Brecht's discourse through a simple reading of the penultimate scenes of the original play, with no staging, No costumes and no memorization. We rely on the magic of pure acting to impart the power of breath's verbal fist in the face of social incongruities. And today, before you, the characters we present are Noble as Galileo Galilei, Oprimate as Andrea, his disciple, Gio as Pedrizzoni, another disciple of Galileo, Mayank as Fulganzio, the third disciple, Torsha as Virginia, the daughter of Galileo, Gopi as the messenger, and Sandesh as the Inquisition officer. The scene here opens with Galileo having been convicted by the Inquisition of heresy and being forced to recant his teachings and writings. His students, Andrea, Pedrizzone, and Fulganzio, are awaiting news of his decision in his home, along with his daughter, Virginia.
The Pope has not received him. No more scientific discussions.
He was his last hope.
They will destroy him. The discourse he will never be finished.
Do you think so?
Because he will never recant.
I keep thinking that he should never have left the Republic.
He could not write his book there.
And in Florence, he could not publish it.
I also wondered whether they would leave him his touchstone, which he always carries around with him in his pocket.
To that place where they're taking him, one goes without pockets.
They won't dare! And even if they do it to him, he would never recant. He who does not know the truth is merely an idiot. But he who knows it and calls it a lie is a criminal.
I do not think he will either, and I would rather not live if he did. But they have force on their side.
Not everything can be accomplished by force.
Perhaps not.
He has been in prison for 23 days. Yesterday was the great cross-examination, and today is the sitting. The time when I visited him there, he spoke to me of this feeling of beauty which made him search for the truth.
His daughter prays that he will recant.
Leave her. She is almost out of her mind since they spoke to her.
Signor Galilei will soon be here. He may require a bed.
Has he been released?
It is expected that at 5 o'clock at a session of the Inquisition, Signor Galilei will recant. The great bell of St. Mark's will be rung and the wording of the recantation will be publicly proclaimed.
I don't believe it. The moon is an earth and has no light of its own. And 4 moons revolve around the planet Jupiter, which is in the center of the fixed stars and is not attached to any crystal sphere. And the sun is the center of the universe and motionless in its place. And the earth is not the center and is not motionless. And he is the one who showed it to us.
And force cannot make unseen what has already been seen.
5 o'clock.
Oh, I cannot wait any longer. They are killing the truth.
Nothing. It is 3 minutes past 5.
He resists. He does not recant.
No. Oh, the blessed ones.
Well, force has not prevailed. It cannot do everything. Therefore, stupidity is conquered. It is not invulnerable. Therefore, man is not afraid of death.
Now the age of science has begun. This is the hour of its birth. And think, if he had recanted.
Oh, Lord, I thank thee. But everything has changed today. Man, tortured man, lifts up his head and says, I can live. So much is gained when only one man stands up and says no.
The bell of St. Mark's. He's not damned.
I, Galileo Galilei, teacher of mathematics and physics at the University of Florence, renounce what I have taught, that the sun is the center of the universe and motionless in its place,
and that the earth is not the center and not motionless. I renounce, abhor, and curse with all my heart and with sincere faith all these falsehoods and heresies which are contrary to the teachings of the Holy Church.
It cannot be. Unhappy is the land that has no heroes. He is here. I cannot look at him. He must go.
Be calm.
Windbag! Snail eater! Have you saved your own skin? Oh, I feel sick.
Give him a glass of water. And Andrea, remember, unhappy is the land that is in need of heroes.
Scene 2. Galileo's house many years later. Galileo is still under the watch of the officers of the church. We must send for the eye doctor for father soon.
I shall first have to have the permission of Monsignor Carpula. Has he been writing again himself?
No, he has been dictating his book to me. You know that.
He is an old fox.
He does nothing against the rule. His repentance is genuine. I watch over him. Father, why don't you rest your eyes a while and dictate a little more of our weekly letter to the Archbishop?
I don't really feel well enough. Read me some horror.
Only last week, Monsignor Capilla said to me that the Archbishop asks him every time how you like the questions and quotations he sends you.
How far had I got?
Paragraph 4. As regards the attitude of the Holy Church towards the disturbances in Venice, I am entirely in agreement with the position taken up by Cardinal Spoletti towards the mutinous rope makers.
Yes, mutinous rope makers. So, sit down and you can write. I am entirely in agreement with the position taken up by Cardinal Spoletti towards the mutinous rope makers. For surely it must be wiser to fortify their faith rather than their greed. The Apostle Paul said, charity abundant. How does that sound?
It's wonderful, Father.
You don't think any irony could be read into it?
No, the Archbishop will be delighted. He's so practical.
I rely on your judgment. What is the next thing?
A beautiful saying. If I'm weak, then I'm strong.
No comment.
But why not?
What is the next thing?
And to know the love of Christ which passeth knowledge.
I would particularly thank your eminence for the wondrous text from the epistle to the Ephesians. Stimulated by it, I discovered that the argument in favor of the Latin liturgy seems to be less happy. Since the blasphemers, who are never at a loss, could object that no people can understand the text, I heartily reject cheap lucidity in sacred matters. No, cross that out.
The home lot?
Everything after Latin liturgy.
Good evening. I'm about to leave Italy in order to take up scientific work in Holland, and I've been asked to look him up on my way through.
I don't know whether he will see you.
Ask him.
Is that Andrea?
Yes. Shall I send him away?
Yeah, bring him in.
Wait, who is this?
He's an old pupil of his. Now he's his enemy.
How are you?
Come closer. Come closer. What are you doing now? Tell me about your work. I hear it's to do with hydraulics.
Fabricius in Amsterdam has charged me to inquire after your health.
My health is all right. They pay a great deal of attention to me.
I'm
glad that I shall be able to report that you are in good health.
Fabricius will be pleased to hear that, and you can inform him that I live in suitable comfort.
Yes, we too have heard that the church is satisfied with you, your complete submission, and has had its effect. It has ensured that, as the authorities will have noted with satisfaction, that in Italy no further work containing new ideas have been published since you recanted.
Unfortunately, there are countries in which refuse the protection of the church. I fear that the condemned teaching may be disseminated there.
There too, as a result of your recantation, there has been a setback most gratifying to the church.
Really? Nothing of Descartes? Nothing from Paris?
At the news of your recantation, he stuffed his treatise on the nature of light in his drawer.
I'm anxious about certain scientific friends whose feet I have set upon the path of error. Have they been enlightened by my recantation?
In order to do scientific work, I intend to go to Holland. The bull is not permitted to work, to do what Jupiter does not permit himself.
I understand.
I have to travel through the night in order to be able to cross the frontier tomorrow morning. Please, may I leave?
I don't know why you came. In order to upset me?
I'd rather not excite you, Senor Galilei.
I've been writing again.
Oh.
I have finished writing the discourses.
What? The conversation between two branches of science, mechanics and the laws of falling bodies? Here?
Oh, they give me paper and quills and then protect me from any unfortunate results by locking it away page by page. It will doubtless scare him and some others to hear that I risked the last miserable remains of my peace of mind by molding a copy behind my own back, so to speak, using up the last ounce of the last bright night for the last 6 months.
You have a copy?
My vanity has hitherto restrained me from destroying it.
Where is it?
If thine eye often see, pluck it out. Whoever wrote that knew more about comfort than I. I call it the height of stupidity to hand it over. But since I have never managed to keep myself away from scientific work, you might as well have it. The copy is in the globe. If you were to risk taking it to Holland, you would of course have to shoulder full responsibility.
But it's Corsi. This will find a new science of physics.
Stuff it under your coat.
And we thought you'd become a renegade. My voice was raised loudest against you.
Well, I'm quite right too. I told you science, and I denied the truth.
This changes everything. Everything.
Yes? Really?
You conceal the truth from the enemy. Even in the field of ethics, you were 1,000 years ahead of us.
Explain that, Andrea.
In common with the man in the street, we said he will die, but he will never recant. You came back. I have recanted, but I shall live. Your hands are tainted, we said. You say, better tainted than empty.
Better tainted than empty. Sounds realistic. Sound like me. New science, new ethics.
I have all ought to have known. And when, in 1633, when it suited you to retract a popular point in your teaching, I should have known that you were only withdrawing from a hopeless political squabble in order to continue with your real work of science. You thereby gained the leisure to write a scientific work which only you could write. Had you ended in a halo of flames at the stake, the others would have been the victors.
They are the victors, and there is no scientific work which only one man can write.
Then why did you recant?
I recanted because I was afraid of physical pain.
No.
I was shown the instrument.
So there was no plan.
There was none.
Science only knows one commandment. Contribute to science.
And that I have done. Allowed be our haggling, whitewashing, death-fearing society.
Fear of death is human. Human weaknesses are no concern of science.
Dinner, Father.
Right, Virginia. Andrea, I must eat now.
And I leave.
You yourself are a teacher now. Can you bring yourself to take a hand such as mine?
So, you're no longer of the opinion that a new age is beginning.
I am. Take care. When you go through Germany, hide the truth under your coat.
Thanks, Senor.
Virginia, how's the nightlife?
Here, Father.
It was lovely, just like listening to a BBC radio
It
drama.
was perfect, and then they all came together like chaos and
Yeah, yes. Thank you so much for that. And compliment them, not.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
It was very good.
And now we are going to have Shirin, a PhD research scholar from the Department of Linguistics, playing her keyboard, and Amolya would be singing a song from. Can you guess? Ashiki 2. I want a big round of applause.
A bigger round of applause.
In fact, the biggest. Here we go for Ashiki 2. Yeah. And Geeta ma'am would like to say something. She has a special request.
Shireen, awesome playing. Can we have a request? Can we listen to just you playing the keyboard? Not that she didn't sing well, but I just want to hear you play. You're playing so well. Can you just play a piece for us? Anything of your choice, young lady?
Guys!
Is that possible? This is Geeta Durirajanka. Anything you would like to play? It would be lovely to just hear you play. Can we have that pleasure? I don't know what you play, so you choose. What would you like to play?
Ma'am's request.
Okay, what do you guys prefer? Do you want like a Western piece or something fusion? Okay, so I'll just play a small chunk of a fusion piece that we had created as students of a music school.
Yes.
That would be superb.
Yes.
Why not your own?
Can we have a huge round of applause?
Okay, thanks a ton for this.
Western or Eastern, but East or West, your playing is the best, Shirin. Yes, mind blowing. No, I want, don't clap. Can you just whistle? Only whistles, only two people. Only whistles. Oh my goodness. If our Vice Chancellor, if our beloved Vice Chancellor is here, she'll say like, students' responsibility is to study. But I believe after seeing Shirin's performance, students should also excel in co-curriculum activities as well. You all know Sir C.V. Raman, right?
I forgot to mention that he's also great at mimicry.
And actually, I would like to share one joke. I have a huge respect for Professor T. Nageshwar Rao. And whenever he takes a class, he has his favorite joke. And he says like, one day I went to my professor's house. There was a dog looking at me and barking at me. And that professor told me, Mr. Rao, don't worry, barking dogs seldom bite. Then I told the Professor, you know the proverb, I know the proverb, whereas dog doesn't know the proverb. Now, I'd like to call upon Jyoti Priya and Sandhya Deepti to rock the floor. Can we have a huge round of applause for Jyoti Priya and Sandhya Deepti? They're going to perform a medley. Before that, I thank Shirin and Amulya from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It was simply superb.
I want to thank the audience for finally showing some energy. There were a couple of people sitting here. They were just waving their hands in the air. That was so amazing. Please show that same sort of enthusiasm throughout the program. Give a huge round of applause to these people.
नौजवानों बात मानो कभी किसी से न प्यार करना हमें प्यार का हुआ तेरा फिर चाहे जो हो सदा जो भी हो तो हो हमें प्यार का हुआ तेरा फिर चाहे जो हो అలలే చిట్టలలే ఇటు వచ్చి వచ్చిపోయే అలలే నన్ను తడుతూ నిడుతూ పడుతూ ఎదుటే నురగై కరిగే అలలే తునిగా పాడే ఆ పల్లవి అవునేలే దరికే వస్తే నంటావే నగిర 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 దిగువ సాలే నగిర 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 దిగువ సాలే నగిర పడుచు పడకరములు వేస్తే ఎదలో వేడే పెంచే పడుకురు కొద్దు పట్టి ఎదురు కోరే నన్నే एक हो गए हम और तुम तो उड़ गए जिंदरे और धन की पाई मस्ती में तो कंगन खनके रे हम 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 हे हम 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 पहली बार मिले तुम पे दम ले निकले तुम पे ये जवानी धीरे धीरे मध्यम मचले रे हम 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 हे हम 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 చూసుకుంటే చిందుగాడి సందుగాడ సంగమాల చూసుకుంటే సింధుగాడి తిప్పతాడ సన్నజాజి లేరుకుంటే పూటుగాడి తోటగాడ సన్ను గ్లాసు ముట్టుకుంటే జాతీయ పెట్టుకాడ కొత్త జబ్బు రుద్దుకుంటే సింగపేరు కొంత చేసి కసు కసు ముట్టుకుంటే ముచ్చమన్న ముక్కు కొడక ముక్కు మీద పెట్టుకుంటే రెండు రెండు గాజులేసి చేతులేమో కళ్ళమంటే చీర పెట్టలేము నేను సత్తుకుంటే సింగారు కుట్టు ముట్టుకుంటే సమస్త పెట్టుకుంటే పొలలు చూసుకుంటే నాకు నేను ముట్టుకుంటే వాళ్ళ చూపులను రచ్చగంట పెట్టుకుంటే సూపర్ సూపర్ సూపర్
They were dancing so hard, a hairband fell on the stage. There are lots of holes here, you know. I'm so scared of just walking across the stage and they're dancing there. That was amazing.
Yeah, because you may think that if you fall down, maybe your makeup or something will go off.
I don't have that much makeup on me, and that's not me, that's my friend, okay?
And isn't it lovely? Can we have a huge round of applause for Jyoti, Priya and Sandhya? Thank you so much, Priya and Sandhya. Thank you so much for your lovely and awesome performance. Thank you so much. Now I request Yogesh Bhaiya with his poetry.
Why, Bhaiya?
Oh, are you feeling bad?
No, I'm not feeling bad.
No, I'm not. I didn't say that he's your Bhaiya, my Bhaiya, okay? Don't feel bad.
That was not the point.
Now then what's the point? No, I
stop
want to know the point.
धन्यवाद सुरेश। अभी जैसे उन्होंने भैया कहा मुझे, मैं भैया की कहानी बाद में बताऊंगा आपको। सबसे पहले मैं आप सबको नमस्कार करता हूं इस मंच से, क्योंकि मैं एक हिंदी की कविता लेकर यहाँ पे आया हूँ। हिंदी की कविता अंग्रेजी और विदेशी भाषा जैसे संस्थान में हिंदी की कविता सुनाना अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी बात। पिछली बार मैंने जब सुनाया था तो मुझे काफी प्यार और स्नेह मिला था, और ऐसी संस्थान में जहाँ पर हर कोई इंग्लिश में बात करता है और हिंदी की कविता ले करके मैं सुनाऊं और लोग उसको अपनी भावना से सुनते हैं, और जो मुझे प्यार मिलता है मैं उसके काबिल नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मैं आप लोग तहे जैसे इज्जत करता हूँ कि आपने मुझे इतना प्यार दिया। दरअसल मैंने पिछली बार कैमरे पर कविता कही थी, तो कैमरे को लेकर के मैं आज फिर कविता सुनाऊंगा, लेकिन पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 करके। मैं माफी चाहूंगा अगर किसी को कोई बुरा लगे, क्योंकि ऐसी चीजों को कवि चुनता है। दरअसल मैं कवि नहीं हूँ, छोटी मोटी 2-4 लाइनें जोड़ लेता हूँ, बस वही सोचता हूँ कि मैं कवि, लेकिन उस तरह कवि नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि वो कवि लोग तो 500 1000 के नोट होते हैं, मैं तो उनके सामने बस 10 का नोट हूँ। वो बात और है कि मार्केट में जितने भी जाली नोट है वो 500 1000 के ही हैं। तो मैं आप लोगों को बस यही छोटी छोटी लाइनें जोड़ूंगा, तो कैमरे पे कविता सुनाऊंगा। कैमरा तो पिछली बार मैंने सुनाया तो काफी अच्छा लगा लोगों को, तो मैं माफी चाहूंगा। इसके पीछे कोई उद्देश्य नहीं है, मेरा उद्देश्य सिर्फ आप लोगों को हंसाना है, आप लोगों के ओठों पे मुस्कान लाना है। इसके पीछे कोई मेरा कोई राजनीति को इससे कोई उद्देश्य ना है, प्लीज गलत ना सोचें। तो जैसे कि आप लोग जानते हैं कि टेंशन का युग है, और इस टेंशन के युग में आप लोग हंसना कितना जरूरी है, और जैसे भी रामदेव बाबा ने जब से कह दिया है कि भाई हंसना बहुत जरूरी है स्वास्थ्य के लिए, तो आपने देखा होगा कि तरह तरह के लाफ्टर सेंटर खुल गए हैं। सुबह सुबह पार्कों में जाकर जाने के बाद देखिए कैसे लोग ठहाके मार के हंस रहे हैं। तो उसी तरह टेंशन का युग है भैया, क्योंकि आप देख लीजिए कि सुबह अगर कोई निकलता है तो कोई अनजान व्यक्ति अगर नमस्कार कर चला जाता है तो दिन भर टेंशन कि साला था कौन। तो अगर पति पत्नी निकल के जाते हैं, कोई कुंवारी लड़की अगर नमस्कार करके चली जाती है तो पति को जीवन भर की टेंशन, थी कौन? तो भाई टेंशन का युग है। जैसे मेरा मित्र है रजनीश, रजनीश मेरा मित्र है। जैसे अपने घर गया तो सुबह सुबह उठा तो उसके दीवार पे लिखा था, इसको पढ़ने वाला गधा है। तो रजनीश को हो गया टेंशन। उसने झट से गया घर गया और घर से डस्टर निकल लेके आया और झट से उसको मिटाया। फिर उसको बड़े अक्षरों में वहां पे लिखा उसने, इसको लिखने वाला गधा है। तो भैया ये भी टेंशन है। तो टेंशन हर किसी को है। आप जैसे कि एक बार रजनीश की, मैंने सपना देखा कि रजनीश की शादी हो गई है और रजनीश गोवा गया हुआ है। गोवा में जाने के बाद हनीमून के लिए गया था गोवा होटल में पूरा घूमा इधर उधर। घूमने के बाद जब पैकिंग कर रहा था, होटल मैनेजर ने आके रजनीश को लिस्ट दिया कि ये लीजिए। तो भैया 21 चीज का है, तो आपने सामान यूज किया, अच्छा ठीक है, उन्होंने भर दिया। फिर रजनीश को उन्होंने खाने का बिल दिया, भैया 21 चीज का है, तो ये खाने का है। तो रजनीश ने कहा पर मैंने खाना तो खाया ही नहीं। देखिए कितनी हाजिर जवाब है हमारे रजनीश भाई। उसने कहा कि मैंने खाना तो खाया ही नहीं। तो बैंक होटल मैनेजर ने कहा आप खाओ या ना खाओ, खाना तो तैयार था। आप खाओ या ना खाओ, खाना तो तैयार था। रजनीश को आ गया टेंशन। इसने तुरंत पुलिस को फोन किया कि पुलिस जी ऐसा है कि ये मैनेजर मेरी बीवी को छेड़ रहा है। मैनेजर को हो गया टेंशन। और मैनेजर ने कहा रजनीश से कि ऐसा मैंने कब किया, मैंने आपकी बीवी को छेड़ा कब? तो रजनीश से कहा तू छेड़ या ना छेड़, अगली तो तैयार थी। तो ये है टेंशन का युग है। अब जैसे कि 3 इंजीनियर, मैंने एक दिन सपने में देखा कि 3 इंजीनियर मरने के बाद स्वर्ग हैं। वैसे भारत में धारणा है कि लोग मरने के बाद स्वर्ग ही जाते हैं, लोग अपने आप को स्वर्ग में ही देखते हैं मरने के बाद। तो 3 इंजीनियर मरने के बाद स्वर्ग गए। स्वर्ग में जैसे इंटर किए तो वहां का द्वारपाल ने उनको रोका कि भैया देखो ये ऐसा है कि ये द्वार टूट रहा है, इसका रिपेयर बताओ कितना खर्च आएगा। तो पहला इंजीनियर अपने पड़ोसी देश पाकिस्तान का था, पाकिस्तानी को रोका, उसने बता भाई कितना खर्च आएगा। तो उसने बोला कि 9,000 आएगा। देखिए 3,000 का मटेरियल, 3,000 का लेबर कॉस्ट और 3,000 मेरे, समझे द्वारपाल भाई। दूसरा इंजीनियर चीन का था तो उससे पूछा क्या भाई ये बताए कितने खर्च लगेगा। तो बोला कि 33,000, इसमें 11,000 लेबर कॉस्ट, 11,000 का मटेरियल और 11,000 मेरे। अब जो तीसरा जो इंजीनियर था भाई, अपने वो BRS लेके पहुंचा हुआ था किसी सरकारी कंपनी से, वो भारत का था। उसने बोला कि भाई साहब खर्चा तो आएगा 29,000। भाई 29,000 जिसमें से द्वारपाल भाई 10,000 तो आपके, 10,000 मेरे और बाकी बचे 9,000 पाकिस्तान के इंजीनियर को ठेका दे देंगे, ये जाने और इसका काम जाने। तो यही है। अब मैं अधिक समय खराब नहीं करूंगा क्योंकि मुझे कहना था बहुत था। अच्छी बात है, बजा लीजिए, रामदेव बाबा ने सिखाया हम बजाइए, स्वागत है। कहना तो बहुत था लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि समय का अभाव है। और जैसे कि सुरेश भाई ने कहा भैया और शायद प्रेमता से कुछ डिस्कस हुआ, मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन इसकी चर्चा मैं थोड़ी देर में करने वाला हूँ। तो मैं कैमरे पे कविता सुनाऊंगा, उसके पहले मैं एक वाकया बताता हूँ कि अगर मैं घर जा रहा था, यहाँ EFLU के सचिन भैया हैं, अमित भैया जिनको बोलते हैं, वो मेरे साथ ट्रेन में सफर कर रहे थे। तो नीचे 2-3 लड़की आपस में बात कर रही थी। 2-3 लड़की आपस में बात कर रही थी कि तुझे कैसा पति चाहिए, तुझे कैसा पति चाहिए, तुझे कैसा पति चाहिए। और ये मेरे साथ ऊपर लेटे हुए थे। तो एक ने कहा कि मुझे तो करोड़पति चाहिए। दूसरी ने कहा यार मैं तो 50-50 लाख के 2 भी एडजस्ट कर सकती हूँ। तीसरे ने कहा कि यार इतना करने क्या जरूरत, 25-25 लाख के 4 भी एडजस्ट किए जा सकते हैं। इतना सुनना था कि अमित भाई झट से कूद गए। उन्होंने अपना विजिटिंग कार्ड निकाला, सबको एक एक बात दिया, कहा सुनिए अगर आप लोग 1000 तक आ जाए तो मुझे भी जगा देना, मेरा सीट नंबर 56। तो ये है, मैंने हर जगह मतलब हाथ से कहीं पैदा नहीं होता है, आपसी बात विचार से ही हाथ से निकल के आता है। हम हाथ से कहीं ढूंढने नहीं जाते हैं, जब हम बात करते हैं तो इसमें हाथ से निकल के आता है। तो मैं अधिक समय नहीं लूंगा, मुझे कहना तो बहुत था लेकिन मुझे लगता समय है। मैं सीधा कविता पे आता हूँ अपनी, क्योंकि ताली बजाते रहिएगा। क्योंकि मैं कभी सम्मेलन में ताली बजा रहा, एक श्रोता को देखा ताली नहीं बजा रहा था, तो मैंने कहा क्यों श्रोता भाई आप ताली नहीं बजा रहे हैं? तो श्रोता ने कहा कि नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं कि मैं कविता का स्वाद मैंने नहीं चखे हैं, अमीर हूं ताली बजाने के लिए आदमी रखे। मैंने बोला आप तो हंस भी नहीं रहे। कहा कि अमीर हूं, आदमी रखे हैं हंसने के लिए। वही श्रोता मुझे मिल गया बाजार में, लंबी चमचमाती एक कार में। मैंने पूछा बधाई हो, आपने नई ली है? उसने कहा नहीं, ससुराल वालों ने दी है। तो मैंने कहा आप हनीमून पे नहीं गए? उसने कहा अमीर हूं। तो कई चीजें हैं। अब अधिक मैं समय खराब नहीं करूंगा इन चीजों का, क्योंकि डायरेक्ट मैं कविता पे आता हूँ। तो कविता लिखी थी मैंने, कैमरा कहता है, जो कैमरे लगे हुए हैं यहाँ पे, तो उसमें कहा कि इसके पीछे कुछ ना जाइएगा कि मनोरंजन, आपको हंसाना मकसद है, दूसरा कुछ मकसद नहीं है मेरा। जैसे कविता शुरुआत करता हूँ कि जैसे ही बशीर मेस से निकलता हूँ, बशीर मेस पे लगा हुआ कैमरा कहता है आपका दिन शुभ हो, आपका दिन शुभ हो। जैसे ही सधे कदमों से मैं हसीना चौक पे पहुंचता हूँ, तभी कैमरा कहता है, हसीना चौक पर लगा हुआ कैमरा जो, तभी कैमरा कहता है कि मैं भूल रहा हूँ, एक बार देख लेता हूँ। तभी कैमरा कहता है आजकल बहुत यहाँ आते हो, आजकल बहुत यहाँ आते हो, सब पता है किधर किधर जाते हो, सब पता है किधर किधर जाते हो। नहीं नहीं कैमरा जी मैं नहीं हूँ आवारा, नहीं नहीं कैमरा जी मैं नहीं हूँ आवारा, इत्तेफाक से अभी तक हूँ कुंवारा। मैं गेट नंबर 3 पे पहुंचा, कैमरा कहता है जल्दी आना, कैमरा कहता है जल्दी आना, और याद रहे अपने किसी दोस्त को ना लाना, और याद रहे अपने किसी दोस्त को ना लाना। मैं वापस गेट नंबर 2 से आया, मैं वापस गेट नंबर 2 से आया। मुझे देख वहां के गार्डों ने अपना सर हिलाया, मुझे देख वहां के गार्डों ने अपना सर हिलाया। यह देख मैंने भी थोड़ा सा मुस्कुराया, ये देख मैंने भी थोड़ा सा मुस्कुराया। तभी कैमरा कहता है बहुत हंस रहे हो, तभी कैमरा कहता है बहुत हंस रहे हो, किन किन गतिविधियों में अपनी कमर कस रहे हो, किन किन गतिविधियों में अपनी कमर कस रहे हो। मैंने कहा कैमरा जी मैंने क्या किया, मैंने कहा कैमरा जी मैंने क्या किया। तभी कैमरा कहता है नहीं कर रहे हो तो करवा दूंगा, तुम्हारी फाइल ऑफिस में भिजवा दूंगा। मैं वहां से भागा, दीवाना चौक पर था मेरा पड़ाव, मैं वहां से भागा, दीवाना चौक पर था मेरा पड़ाव। सोच रहा था कैसे मुक्त करूं अपना तनाव। तभी लाइब्रेरी के गेट पर लगे कैमरे ने कहा, तभी लाइब्रेरी के गेट पर लगे कैमरे ने कहा इधर आइए। मैंने कहा क्यों बुला रहे हैं पहले बताइए, मैंने कहा क्यों बुला रहे हैं पहले बताइए। तभी कैमरा कहता है, तभी कैमरा कहता है नमस्कार आप सेंसिटिव जोन में, नमस्कार आप सेंसिटिव जोन में है। ए मिस्टर मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ और आपका ध्यान फोन में है। ना आओ देखा ना ताओ, ना आओ देखा ना ताओ। सागर अन्ना के दुकान में पड़ा मेरा पड़ाव। सागर अन्ना का लोग सब जानते ही होंगे। मैंने कहा सागर अन्ना एक चाय तो पिला दो, मैंने कहा सागर अन्ना एक चाय तो पिला दो, कैंपस में इतने कैमरे क्यों लगे हैं ये तो बता दो। सागर अन्ना ने कहा देखिए मैं कुछ नहीं कह सकता हूँ, सागर अन्ना ने कहा देखिए मैं कुछ नहीं कह सकता हूँ, इस जवाब के बदले फ्री में 50 का रिचार्ज कर सकता हूँ। मैं थोड़ा घबराया, अन्ना के शॉप से बाहर आया। तभी कैमरा कहता है, मैं थोड़ा घबराया, अन्ना के शॉप से बाहर आया। तभी कैमरा कहता है आजकल बहुत रिचार्ज करवाते हो, आजकल बहुत रिचार्ज करवाते हो, सब पता है किधर किधर बतियाते हो, सब पता है किधर किधर बतियाते हो। बहुत दिनों के बाद बढ़ गया एडमिन में कुछ काम, बहुत दिनों के बाद पड़ गया एडमिन में कुछ काम, कुछ देना था पैगाम। जैसे ही गेट पे पहुंचा कैमरे को खटका, कैमरे को खटका, और कैमरा कहता है सावधान अब डेंजर जोन में है, सावधान जो अब डेंजर जोन में है। जो बच्चे वीसी लोन में हैं सब पर ध्यान रखता हूँ, लेकिन ईमानदार हूँ, जो सच है वही कहता हूँ। मैं वहां से भागा बशीर मेस के अंदर। तभी कैमरा कहता है आजकल बहुत कम यहाँ आते हो, आजकल बहुत कम यहाँ आते हो, किधर किधर खाते हो। मैंने कहा कैमरा जी गलती हो गई, मैंने कहा कैमरा जी गलती हो गई, पर बात थोड़ा साफ कीजिए, अपना बच्चा समझ के माफ कीजिए। खत्म अभी पहली से, लेकिन दूसरी सुनाऊंगा नहीं। एक आखिरी है जो मैं अधिक टाइम नहीं लूंगा, बस हालांकि 2-3 कविता लेके आया था, लेकिन इतना टाइम नहीं लूंगा। मैं आखिरी सुना के यहाँ जाने वाला हूँ। तो असल में आपने जब भैया कहा पीएचडी के लोगों का यहाँ दुर्भाग्य है, अक्सर भैया कह दिए जाते हैं। तो खासकर पीएचडी में और कुछ में उनके अरमान हो जो बाहर रख दिए जाते हैं और भैया कह दिए जाते हैं। तो आपने कुछ गलत नहीं कहा, यहाँ पे सबके साथ ऐसा है।
मैंने भैया नहीं कहा था, इन्होंने कहा था।
नहीं, मैं जानता हूँ इन्होंने कहा, लेकिन और भी हैं, और मैंने देखा यहाँ पे भाई कि भैया भाई कुछ भी हो, मतलब जवान भी उनको बूढ़ा कर दिया जाता है, क्योंकि कुछ यहाँ पे जो जवान है, भूतपूर्व भी जवान लोग हैं, लेकिन आप लोग भैया कहते हो तुरंत ही बूढ़ा कर देते हैं। खैर कोई नहीं, अपनी बात पे आता हूँ मैं। एक आखिरी कविता बस 2-4 लाइन की है जो मैंने रात को ही लिखी थी और ये सुना के जाता हूँ। हालांकि कैमरा पार्ट 2 भी मैंने लिखा था, लेकिन वो सुनाऊंगा नहीं क्योंकि टाइम लगेगा, और मैं ये सुना के निकलता हूँ। तो ताली वाली बजा, जो उत्साह बना रहेगा। देखिए, एक कवि के लिए इससे बड़ी दौलत नहीं होती है, इससे बड़ी दौलत नहीं होती है। ये अगर आपकी दाहिना हाथ आपके बाएं हाथ पे गिरता है तो सबसे बड़ा सुख कवि को इसी में, तो अपना दायां हाथ उठाएं और बाएं हाथ पे गिराएं, कभी कभी, हमेशा नहीं। गर प्यार नहीं मुझसे तो मुस्कुराती हो किस लिए। मैंने यहीं पे 2-4 लाइनें जोड़ी हैं लोगों को, आप लोगों को उम्मीद करता हूं आप लोगों को पसंद आएगा। आप सुन लीजिए। गर प्यार नहीं मुझसे तो मुस्कुराती हो किस लिए, गर प्यार नहीं मुझसे तो मुस्कुराती हो किस लिए, मेरी बातें सबको बताती हो किस लिए, मेरी बातें सबको बताती हो किस लिए। मैं रहता हूँ सागर अन्ना की दुकान पर, मैं रहता हूँ सागर अन्ना की दुकान पर, किसी बहाने से बार बार जाती हो किस लिए, किसी बहाने से बार बार जाती हो किस लिए। अंग्रेजी विदेशी भाषा पढ़ती हो तुम यहाँ। दरअसल मैं अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे जितने हमारे EFLU के नौजवान हैं सबकी बात कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरे पर लेके ना जाए आप लोग। अंग्रेजी विदेशी भाषा पढ़ती हो तुम यहाँ, मेरे लिए हिंदी को अपनाती हो किस लिए, मेरे लिए हिंदी को अपनाती हो किस लिए। गर प्यार नहीं मुझसे तो मुस्कुराती हो किस लिए, अपनी सहेलियों को मुझे दिखाती हो किस लिए। होता हूँ कभी जब उदास मैं, होता हूँ कभी जब उदास मैं, मेरे लिए दिल में ज्योत जलाती हो किस लिए। पसंद नहीं करती हो गर तुम, पसंद नहीं करती हो गर तुम, बसीर के इतने चक्कर लगाती हो किस लिए। प्रेमी जोड़ों, मैं गाँव का गला सूख गया है, मैं पढ़ के सुनाता हूँ इसके आगे। प्रेमी जोड़ों को देखकर वीसी लॉन में, प्रेमी जोड़ों को देखकर वीसी लॉन में, मुझको भी इशारे से दिखाती हो किस लिए, मुझको भी इशारे से दिखाती हो किस लिए। उदास रहकर भी तुम हमेशा, उदास रहकर भी तुम हमेशा, मेरी बातों पर मुस्कुराती हो किस लिए। तुम जानती हो अंग्रेजी में कमजोर हूँ, तुम जानती हो अंग्रेजी में कमजोर हूँ, फिर भी अंग्रेजी में बतियाती हो किस लिए, फिर भी अंग्रेजी में बतियाती हो किस लिए। सागर अन्ना ने लिए थे एक बार पैसे अधिक, सागर अन्ना ने लिए थे एक बार पैसे अधिक, मेरे लिए सागर अन्ना से लड़ाती हो किस लिए, मेरे लिए सागर अन्ना से लड़ाती हो किस लिए। मुझे जलाने के लिए हमेशा, मुझे जलाने के लिए हमेशा इतने फोटो FB पर लगाती हो किस लिए। मुझे मच्छरों से बचाने के लिए, मुझे मच्छरों से बचाने के लिए, मेरे लिए ओडोमोस लाती हो किस लिए। धन्यवाद, चलता हूँ, धन्यवाद।
I got a bottle of water for him so he could sing all of it, but then I didn't want to disturb him.
So, thanks for your concern. And, Yogesh bhai, you should thank her. And you know, see, that's why we should not say any the stage for this university girls. Don't call any guy bhaiya.
It's a very important instrument.
Yeah. It starts from you, okay? And now, I'd like to call upon Jakar to play his tabla. And before we move on to have Ishita's dance performance, I would like to call upon Jakar with his tabla.
And this is, he's playing tabla here, and this is Jayant, he'll be doing vocals, and this song is composed by me and written by me. I hope you all like it. Thank you.
Let's dance, have fun together forever. Let's dance, have fun together forever. Let's go right, one day down to nothing. Let's dance, have fun together forever. Let's go right, one day down to nothing. Let's do what we say, life's not to be happy now. Let's get it and say, joy is the reason why. Let's do what we say, life's not to be happy. Let's get it and say, joy is the reason why. Let's dance, have fun together forever. Make your life right, find it down nothing. Let's dance, have fun together forever. Make your life right, find it down your pain. Make you up your say, life has to be happy. Make it up say, big joy in the weekend party. Make you up your say, life has to be happy. Thank you very much.
So, thank you so much for the wonderful performance. Next.
I especially love the part where the whole concept of putting in tabla with a Western song, the fusion of it was beautiful.
I didn't know that you have this much of knowledge about music.
Do I look like a dumb to you? Like I know that much. Come on.
Oh, then sing one song. Just humming. Yes, humming. Just prove that you know music. Yes. Yeah.
What should I say?
you know music very well. 2-4, 6-8, some beats will be there, right?
What should I sing?
Yeah. Yeah. You know music or not?
It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're fighting. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh.
She knows music. She knows music.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have a performance by Ishita D and Rudrani, by Ishita and Rudrani, MA English. I think it's going to be amazing because I've seen her dancing and I've seen her teaching dance. She can be so
Yeah, I've
scary,
seen her,
my
you
God.
know, her fans also. One
So
of, you know, like some people telling me she really dances well. And this dance is presented by EFLU Dance Club. Let's have a big round of applause for Ishita and Rudrani
Please,
for their rocking performance.
लत मोहे ऐसी लागी हो गई मैं मतवारी बल बल जाऊं अपने पिया को हे मैं जाऊं वारी वारी मोहे सुध बुध ना रही तन मन की ये तो जाने दुनिया सारी बस और लाचार फिरूं मैं हारी मैं दुल्हारी हारी तेरे नाम से जी लूं तेरे नाम से मर जाऊं तेरे नाम से जी लूं तेरे नाम से मर जाऊं तेरी जान के सदके में कुछ ऐसा कर जाऊं तूने क्या कर डाला मर गई मैं आज हो गई मैं तेरी तूने क्या कर डाला मर गई मैं मिट गई मैं आज हो गई मैं तेरी दीवानी जब हद से बढ़ जाए जब हद से बढ़ जाए हंसते हंसते आशिक पूरी चल जाए का जादू कर 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 बोले इश्क का जादू कर 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 बोले लगा लो पहले रस्ते रब बोले कहीं मर्जी है कहीं रब की मर्जी है मर्जी है कहीं रब की मर्जी है नबी जीना चाहता तूने क्या कर
And next we have a no, help me. Help me.
I'm trying my best, but you just spring these surprises on top of me. Priyamada sing out of the hat and all that. It's not very easy helping you. Alright, next we have a group song. We have Joe Ashams, we have Pamela, we have Mandira, and we have Kazim on the keyboard. Please give a huge round of applause to these people. Come on, please.
And this song is presented by EFLU Music Club. And after this, I'm gonna sing. I would like to request all the members of all the clubs, when I'm singing, please do come on the stage and dance. I would like to also request, if somebody is interested from the audience, I want you to come and dance when I'm singing.
I will. Also, I keep telling these guys to teach me how to harmonize, but they just wouldn't, but they're so good at it. So a huge, huge round of applause. Please clap, people. Come on. It's just this much. That's it. Next, we have Tazeen playing solo on the keyboard. He is amazing. He'd like to.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Entire EFLU knows about Tasim.
Yeah, that's like if anybody wants to sing, he goes to Tazeen. You must be a really busy man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yes, and yeah, the boy. And after that, it's going to be Mr. Suresh, and whoever wishes to dance, please be ready.
Hi guys, does the name Carl Drogo ring a bell to you guys? Okay, how many of you guys watch Game of Thrones? Like, can you raise your hands and so they can see? Oh, good. A huge amount. Okay, yeah, this song is for you guys.
Everybody does know that already. Plus, we all love Game of Thrones, don't we? Game of Thrones fans, give a shout out. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Next up, we have RJ Suresh singing for us.
Okay. Who's he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while. He should be here, right? It's his program.
Okay. And can you people come on the stage? Whoever thinks here. There are no sky is the limit for you, please. And Anna, thoda volume laga. A little.
This guy always wants the volume up. He's energy up, volume up.
Yeah, full volume, you can say.
Anybody who wants to come on the stage. Why do you always put me on the spot? Not anchoring with you after this.
No, then she's not going to be here. Otherwise, I'll miss you, you know. Yeah.
Oh,
if you
thank
say
you
you're
so
not
much.
gonna.
Anybody who wants to come up and say.
Sharath from MA English. Otherwise, I'm gonna call by names. Sharath from MA English.
Is he here? Where is he?
Dhiro.
Where is he?
He's not here, I think.
Oh.
Okay, then people from dance club, Indu and the other, her team. And all my team members, music club, please come on the stage. Theatre club, all the clubs, please come on the
Ashley, I
stage.
see you running. Ashley, come here. Ashley, come. Oh, just ran away.
Come.
Anisha.
Isha.
Anisha.
Ishita.
Anisha.
Ishita, Rudrani. If Jyoti Priya and Sandhya are around. Joe, Mandira, all the music club members, dance club, theatre club, all the clubs, I would like to introduce you all. Come. Yeah. Anna, start karo.
Very innovative, very creative.
That was my chief minister.
అట్లా నవ్వేసి స్పార్క్ బాబు మీరేంట్రా నన్ను చూస్తున్నారు ఎవరి డప్పుడు కొట్టండా
మీలాంటి తల్లులున్న చిన్నలాంటి పిల్ల దేహలంబుతోటి నన్ను కలిసి పారిపోతూ ఎల్లా లాంటి తల్లులున్న చిన్నలాంటి పిల్ల దేహలంబుతోటి నన్ను కలిసి పారిపోతూ ఎల్లా ఏ సుందరి 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 మనసులో చేసినావు ఇస్త్రీ ఏ కాతరి కాతరి గోపరి మెచ్చు చేసి ఇంటిలోన పెట్టినాను పిలిచి చూసి నువ్వు లేని జీవితం నల్ల రంగు అంటుకున్న తెల్ల గాడిదో నువ్వు లేని జీవితం వాడనాయ పట్టలేని మందు పెద్ద దారుడే లాంటి తగ్గులున్న చిన్నలాంటి పిల్ల లేకపోతే నన్ను కలిసి మారిపోతు ఎల్లా ఒక్క చావడంత డబ్బు కోసం పెద్ద రెండు డబ్బు జరుగుతాదే నీ డబ్బులు మలుపు కోసం చిన్న రెండు వారు జరిగిన డబ్బు లేదే కొద్ది వేల కోట్ల అప్పు కోసం డబ్బు కాసి ఉన్నదంత దేశం నీ డబ్బునంత ఇవ్వు బాబే దాన్ని అమ్ముకుంటే అప్పు బాధ డబ్బుతాదే కొట్టినా 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 గుండెలోన దాగి ఉన్న డబ్బుని రాసినా 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 నవ్వుపై ఎందరూ రాయని మస్తు మస్తు మాటని పిల్లా నువ్వు లేని జీవితం తాడు లేని పొంగరాన్ని గిర్రమంటూ పెట్టడా పిల్లా
Actor for it.
Wow.
Ladies, 1 second.
Thank you so much.
Give a bow. Come on, give a bow.
Thank you so much for that wonderful support.
They have lots of guts. So enthusiastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all the people who came here. And thank you so much.
Suresh.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
me. For the
That was
first
great.
time, for the first time in this event, you're thanking me and complimenting. Thank you so much for that.
I'm not that mean. That I know what it sounds like, but I'm not like that. I do compliment. That's so wrong.
Oh, it's wrong.
It's not like that.
Okay then. Fine. And next.
Next up, we have the grand ending of the performance of the show. Oh my God, look at me. We have the dance, the winning dance from Elan. Second runners-up. It doesn't really matter. We got somewhere, right?
Yes.
So we have the runners-up. It was originally a group of 10 girls, but it wasn't possible to do like with 10 people because everybody was busy. Complications happened. So we have 5 of those girls here doing the same routine. Please give a huge round of applause. This took a lot of hard work, and this won us something.
And this dance is presented by our EFLU dance group. Guys, give them a big round of applause.
Huge, huge. The whistler there. Who's whistling? Yes, there you go.
He's only the one who can whistle from EFLU. Huh?
Yes, oh yes. EFLU is a place of whistlers.
smooth as water, as angry as fire, and all that. It was amazing. Give a huge round of applause, please.
Now I would like to call
So
upon.
boring, come on. No, come on. Come on, yeah, that's better.
It should not be boring, it should be like roaring, okay? And now I'd like to call upon Manal to propose the word of thanks.
It's Manu.
Oh, Manal?
I asked her.
Oh, by the way, what does it mean?
It means honor and respect.
Oh, with a great respect, Manal, please kindly come on the stage to propose the word of thanks.
A very good evening to one and all. I'm Nanam Doshi from English, and I take this opportunity on behalf of the self-disabled to thank one and all here. First of all, I would like to thank the VC for giving us this opportunity to organize this event. I would also like to thank Professor Prakash Kona for giving across the words by our VC. Thank you so much, sir. I would also like to thank Professor John Verghese, Professor Rajshekar and Professor Amit Kumar for the words of wisdom. I would also like to thank Nirmala ma'am, Balaraju and Srinivas from the Cell for the Disabled and all the volunteers from the Cell for the Disabled being here with us. I would also like to thank the Director of EMMRC, Dr. Krishna Rao, and for the cameras and the sound tech. Thank you guys so much. I would also like to thank all of you here, the audience. Thank you for being here. You guys have been fabulous. Thank you so much. I would like to thank RJ Suresh and Priyambada for successfully and without a glitch hosting this event. I'm really jealous of you guys. I am really thankful to the university and the professors and the non-teaching staff for making this event happen. Thank you. And finally, a very big thank you for allowing me to propose the vote of thanks. Really, thank you so much. Thank you all, and hope you guys enjoy. Good night and see you.
Thank you so much for that, and I'd like to place Prakash thanking from UMRC, especially Satya and Sitesh, Teja, all my friends from UMRC, and all the volunteers, especially all my clubs, my music club, Amulya, Mandira, Joe, Pamela, all of you, and dance club and fine arts club, Ashwak, for helping me in all, I thank all of you who has been supporting me throughout this event. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. And this is Suresh.
And this is Priyambada.
Signing off for today's event. And you guys keep smiling. Enjoy each and every second of your life. And by the way, wish you happy Valentine's Day in advance. And most probably, my flowers will be waiting for someone on this Feb 14th. Don't say who, it might be you also. And thank you so much, guys. Yeah, you're about to say something. Listen to her, she's saying something.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for your wonderful support and all. And take care. Good night. Bye-bye.